already know just where I be, dog. I ain't being cocky, but Philly what I'm reppin'. Watch me check it like it's hockey. I ain't tryna get it twisted. If you get it, then you got me. If you with it, cool. If not, I'll treat you like a Tamagotchi. I'ma let you down point. Yeah, I never disappoint.
What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Welcome back to episode number 15 of the Seattle Attack franchise mode. Today's episode, we're starting off the regular season. But you remember, last episode, we had a preseason position battle. And let's go through what actually happened. Basically nothing. Nothing happened. All the guys that had an opportunity to play up in the NHL this year all did nothing in the preseason. I mean, the only person that actually did something had like 1 point in like 6 games or something like that. And you know what? It's just not really worth it at that point, especially when we have all of the guys up here to play as well. But it might look a little bit different. Obviously, we have Brock Besser now. Kyle Turris is actually on our second line only because Bo Horvat during the preseason actually outperformed Turris. And you know what? I figured, hey, he earned it, so let's put him up there. Then we have Spooner on that line to play the playmaker. Then we have on the second line, Berchi, Turris, and Lindholm. Lindholm grew a couple overall over the offseason, so he might be back to his form. So that's very, very good to see. And one thing you're probably noticing, why do I have an 85 on the third line? Well, Mr. Michael DeCall did absolutely nothing in the preseason. And I mean nothing. He went like -3, had 0 points, just did nothing. So I'm not going to put him on the fourth line because that'd be kind of just stupid. But we have him on the third line with Pajot and Richie. So hopefully he can do something there. Like we said in the last episode, I didn't really want to pay, what was it, $3.95 million for him to match his offer. But I feel like if we kept him this year at least, then hopefully it would raise his value enough to where we could trade him for something better if he doesn't perform. So we have a win-win. We might end up trading him at the trade deadline. You know, we can't trade him at the draft because, 1 year left wouldn't really work. But this is the forwards. I mean, a little bit changed around. I mean, same players, just a little bit different lines. Went with the guys that earned it in the offseason, or not in the offseason, in the preseason. And then our defense, we had up all of the guys from the AHL. We left Elanco in the lineup. He kind of did the same thing Bowie did, but Bowie did a little bit better. We're going to keep Elanco up here for now. I feel like, well, first of all, I should say I made a little bit of a mistake, last year when I did have Elanco. So what was he? He played like 34 games and didn't do very well. Well, what I should have done was when we traded for Folin, we should have done that very, very early on. So that way we didn't burn an extra year of his contract, because now he only has 2 years left and we could have had him for, even longer. So I feel like I'm going to be a little bit smarter this year to where hopefully if he performs, he can just stay up in the NHL. But if he doesn't perform within the first, 9 games or something, 8 games, 9 games, then we have an extra guy on our team that will fill that spot, and then he'll just play in the juniors. Hopefully, just get better for next year, and then maybe at the end of the year, if we're not doing so well, or maybe we could just bring him in at the end of the year. I don't really know. But same goaltenders as last time, Corpuscello and Subban. No one really outperformed each other in free agents, or I keep saying the wrong things, in preseason. No one outperformed each other there. But then we have Nate Prosser. Picked him up for a couple of AHL guys that were extra that weren't going to play anyway. Quick look at our AHL team. We have a bunch of our prospects in there. You see Schlappick, Glass, and Belvier, the top 3 guys that were looking for spots, didn't end up working out. I wanted to separate them down there a little bit. Then you can see the rest of our team. Quick look at the defense. What I'm really excited for is Liljegren and Dobson. Really, really excited for those two, along with Goldman. Top 4 guy coming, along with Englund. If he actually steps up a little bit, we might be able to give him an opportunity later in the year. But, we have a couple of really good guys I'm really excited for there. Quick look at the goaltenders as well. Heinen and Scott. Nothing really exciting there. A bunch of, guys that are waiting for spots as well. We are going to sign this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Matt's whatever his name is. We offered him a contract, so he probably will accept. We do have an extra spot. Then we'll probably just throw him on the trade block and see if anybody wants him for like a 7th round pick or some random prospect, or for something at least, just to get rid of him off of our roster. But the AHL's already played a game. NHL has not. But either way, I've been talking for long enough. Let's get right into the first couple of months. We change up the strategies. still have the same captains, I believe. Actually, I think I changed them. Shattenkirk's still our captain, with I believe it's Turris, and I think I gave it to Trevor Lewis, who's on our 4th line. But let's go. Where are we starting off? So we're starting at the 16th. Let's go to the next 16th if possible. No, we'll go to the 17th, right in between a couple of games. But like I always say, there's that guy. But like I always say, I'm always excited. There we go. 2-0. Great start against Vegas and Philly. I'm having, a lot of really good thoughts about this year. Not only because we're starting out 3-0, but because we upgraded our team so much. We changed around the strategies. We got just better players in the lineup. And I'm just super, super excited for our team, going forward. We have the pieces there. We have the strategies. I just didn't really know why our team wasn't performing. But apparently it took us 3 years to figure it out. We're starting off strong. 7-2 right now. Our AHL team is there as well. 8-2 for them. This is what I wanted to see right here. This is what makes me want to, record this video, record this series every day. We built the franchise. It took us a couple of years, but it took us to where we are right now. So let's go to the OHL 6 weeks. We actually do have a good prospect on the horizon. There is a franchise, I believe it's a right wing in the draft, but I don't think we're going to be able to get him. 1, because I don't think we have a first round pick, but 2, because look at our performance this year. We're doing very well. Look at this start. 11-4-1 for both teams. I don't know if they planned that or what, but we have a great start. 16 games into the year, and Seattle is rocking it out. Who's leading in points? Ryan Spooner. All right, so we are second in our division right now. 23 points, only 2 behind the leaders in St. Louis. Let's go take a quick little look at stats. Just see, not going to go through it too much. But we changed around some lines. We changed around everything. But let's just take a little gander down here. So Spooner, Besser's up there, good. I'm glad to see they're working out. Horvat's not performing as much as I thought he was going to do, but you know what? He's still up there. Only 1 point difference between him and Turris, so not really going to make a change there. Richie's performing. That is really good to see. But that's 3rd line though. So Lindholm's not really performing too well. Birchie's doing pretty well. I mean, they're playing with Turris, who's doing all right down that line. Dalcall, this was the big question mark. So he's, 0.5 points per game right now. That's good to see. If he does start performing better than Birchie, then we might, swap those two. Try to give him some more ice time, but -3. Okay, fine. Then we have Pajot at 6 points, Lewis at 6 points. So Lewis is doing pretty well on the 4th line. Letestu, our 4th line center. Dzingel only has 3 goals right now. Not really worried about our 4th line. There we go. So Olanko has 3 points. So we forgot to do it after 9 games, but he seems to be doing fine already. Look at the difference. About half the amount of games, 1 more point. I feel like we're going to keep him this year and see what he does. Brodin's performing, though. I just love to see this one. Our 3rd line of Olanko and Smith seems to be working out fine. No one significantly minus. You love to see that. The first 16 games have all been played by Corpusello. Did we not put rotation back on? I don't think we did. But let's take a quick look at the AHL team while we're already here. Logren's doing very well. Goldman and Yaros, okay. Love to see you get maybe a couple points here and there. Dobson only has 1 point. Don't know why you're not doing so great. I mean, this is our 2nd line right here down there. So maybe we'll have to switch up some lines down there. I mean, they're doing fine down there. So as long as they're performing, I don't really care what they do down there. But here's the funny thing, though. The 3 guys, they were all, 78, 79 overall? Where are they? Belvier's right there at 11 points. Glass is at 9. Schlappick's at 9. What? I don't know who else on our 2nd line. I think Kairu, one of these 2 guys is, and Belvier, I think, is on our 2nd line. So interesting to see that. But let's go check if the goalie rotations are off, because if they are, I don't want Corpusello to play all 82 games. I thought everything was in order, but apparently we turned off the goaltender rotations for the AHL playoff run last year. But either way, let's get right into it. Something I've noticed a couple times now is the New Jersey Devils are 15-0-1. So let's go take a quick little look at who was on that team. Because from what I saw, they weren't the greatest of teams. But I guess when they have Taylor Hall still, They have John Carlson, Nino Niederreiter, okay. Adam Reek still, Severson, Zaka. I mean that's good, but it's not like super impressive good. Goaltender, that's why right there. Goaltending. Their goaltenders are playing outstanding right now. So I guess good for them. We'll see you in the Stanley Cup Finals, hopefully. But so let's go another month here. We're in November. Both teams started out 11-4-1. You love to see that one. Let's end it right in between. I want to end at a good spot. Let's end it. No, let's end it right. We have a game on Christmas. Really? Let's go on the 21st. Why not? Right there, right before Christmas. We'll end it there. But wow, I mean, I knew we had it in us for this year, right? We got Besser. We drafted Elanco. We've built up our farm team. We've made some key trades, some key signings, all for this moment to where our team is finally performing. I don't know why it took us this long, but we're here. 15-6-1. AHL team struggling just a little bit right now. They haven't won a game in like 2 weeks or something like that. But as long as we're performing, I could care less what's happening. I mean, I'm just ecstatic right now. This is fun. I've been waiting, I don't even know, all week to record this next episode because I was so excited to finally start this season, finally see what the Seattle Attack can do, and finally see them succeeding. Just brings a smile to my face. It brings a smile to the owner's face. Must bring a huge smile to the fans. I mean, fan happiness, 91. So obviously, they're super happy right now. Got to maintain the arena, though. Going to upgrade the club seats in the offseason because I haven't had money the last couple of months. But 21-10-1. That is perfectly fine. I'll be happy with that. At least we're not like 7-30-4 or something stupid like that. Kyle Turris leading the way, at least for forwards. Now, even though we're performing, do we want to switch up lines a little bit just to give the guys that are performing, opportunities to be up there? Because if we did, I mean, Richie is always there. Have you guys noticed that? Richie is always up there within the top 2 or within like the top 5. He's always there, it seems like. But Turris, he's second line. Richie's third line. Buna's on our first line. Bertie's on our second line. Horvat's on our first line right now. So we'll probably move Turris up to the first line, I would assume. Just kind of swap Horvat and Besser. Well, Besser's struggling too. I mean, not really struggling. He's not really doing terrible, but, that's not what we want to see. DeCall's doing... What was he doing last time? I probably should have wrote it down, but I don't think he's doing much better. DeZingo came up a little bit. Pajot's doing fine. This is good to see. On defense, we're still right there. Only a couple of guys minus. Elanco and Bowie. That's fine with me. I mean, as long as they're not significantly minus, then, I'm fine with that. What were we at points-wise? So our top 4 is performing. That's all I wanted to see. Our third line has a few points. Malcolm Subban came in, doing pretty good. 3-0. Good save percentage, good goals against. I'm happy with that. Only 7 goals allowed. All right. Even Corpusel has an assist. That's good to see. 18-10. Good to see. Let's check out the AHL team real quick. 15-11-3. Okay, so not super great, but very good as well. Scott's doing pretty well. I mean, his save percentage is a little low, but, it's fine. Defense. Lilligren's doing well. Goldman started doing significantly better. Dobson started doing a lot better. And then I think that was Yaros at the bottom of the 0 points. What is with these 3 guys? Belvier, Glass, and Schlappig are just not performing. So maybe in the AHL, I'll probably do it off camera because it's not really, fun to watch. But I'll probably put these guys in lines of how they're actually performing and see what that does. But let's go check out the standings and see where we fit. So we sit in second of the Central Division. So that's good to see. Where are we sitting in the entire league? We're sitting 3rd overall. Yes. So we got, what, 43 points. So we're 7 behind the leaders. New Jersey finally lost a game. So I guess that's good. Point percentage, don't really care. Goals for, we are up there. That's good. Goals for per game, still up there. That's good. Goals against, I think we are still, yeah. So we need to improve our defense a little bit. Not really going to make changes, just see where they are. Where, did I just already scroll past us? Where were we even at? We were at 87. I think I scrolled right past us. There we go. So 81, not 87. So we're at the, so we're close to the bottom. That's fine. Power play goals. I don't even remember what number we were. 3rd. Okay. So our power play is looking good. Power play percentage, 21, I believe I saw. Yep. So that's top 10. Power play goals against, type shorthanded. All right, there. Power play or penalty kill percentage. We are, I think that's top 15, 83.2. We have 1 shorthanded goal. So let's go down to here, see our record. So 9-6-1 at home. So 9-6-1 at home, 12-4 away. So we're doing a lot better away than we are at home. So maybe our fans need to get a little kick in the butt, because we need some more cheering on our side. But I think that's a good spot to wrap it up. We're 32 games into the year. The next episode, we'll probably go through January, get up to the trade deadline, probably gear up to the playoffs. I mean, we're in a good spot right now. We're, what I say, 3rd overall in the league. So we're doing pretty well. So we got another month. Then we got the All-Star game. Then we got the trade deadline. And then the episode after that, we'll probably get up to the playoffs. And hopefully, for the first time in Seattle Attack history, we'll make the playoffs. Hopefully at that point, once we make it to the playoffs, we can get past round 1, past round 2, past round 3. And hopefully in round 4, we can raise that Stanley Cup and bring it home to Seattle. We built up for this, guys, and it's going great. But this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button down below for the big start to this year. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out the playlist if you have not done that either. Those are on my channel or on the end card if you wait till the end of the video. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.
I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body so I can take you wherever. Like, I want you forever, even when we're not together. Scars on my body, I can look at you and